wonder if,
know
or do you
anything
have...
about calibrating webcams.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I put it on record so that you can go back if you want to, or look at it. Someone else can look at it later. What did you want to cover?
Well, I responded by email a bunch of things that I...
Oh.
And so I've got that.
Oh, here they are, yeah. Oh. Well, I don't see an email from you.
Well, I probably didn't.
Which is fine. Why don't you just copy and paste it into the chat?
Okay, well, let's just see if I can find it. Okay.
And then when you do that, we have a record of things that people post, or, you know, people can post links and things in this chat window.
Yeah, well, I mean, I noticed that by signing on, I agreed that anything that I said or posted could be sent anywhere. And,
right. And I think, yeah, just keep that in mind. Yeah.
No, so what happens is that you think differently about what you're going to say or what you're going to post.
Yeah. That's absolutely true, yeah.
It's just a different... Now I'm just trying to find where... I responded to your wonderful idea and then listed...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's the plan. There we go. So, and thanks for the vote of confidence. That was I'm willing to be on the team, but I need help. Okay, so just the ticket. I accepted the invitation. Now, all right, so let's... okay, so I'm gonna... And I ended up, talk about being thrown into the deep end.
I knew that you would do it, though, Tortoise. You just, you know, you're just the most...
Yeah, but, well, the only thing is, if it's clear...
Yeah.
And it was really funny. I've talked a lot about how, you know, often I'll be playing tennis, but I find the other person is playing badminton. So I'm running across, and then I'm waiting till the shuttlecock comes back. Well, there's another one too, where I'm being very specific and asking things and everything else, as I did in this particular post. Okay, enable the chat. Let me see. Why isn't it there anymore? But we'll enable it. Okay, there we go. So then, all right. Now what? Oh well. So I've got other people that I don't want to. So who I'm chatting with? Oh, come on, guys.
What?
I had a screen that had us there, and now I've gone back to the last one I said was what's next. So let's see where you really are. Are you back? Oh, you're back here. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it removes itself to a different browser window, basically.
Okay, so I'm joining the Hangout again.
You're on. You're on already. I see you here.
Yeah, well, I saw, there I am, and I'm about to join the Hangout, so what do I do?
You're on it already. You don't need to join it again.
Well, it's because I've got a gajillion...
Do you have on Mac, is there something that's equivalent of Alt Tab usually switches you from one window or one program to another?
Well, I'm going to have to do an awful lot of cleaning up here afterwards. Well, I'm on the IPNE tab, where I had last said what's next, but then you said, okay, so here's this one.
Do you see the video of us, the two of us?
I did, but then when I went to go to my email so that I could copy, which I have done, but I can't now find the
Okay, let
page.
me
I'll
ask you.
just join you again. Why not?
Let me ask you something.
Yep,
Do you have an an alternate key
sure,
and a tab key?
sure.
On Windows, if you do Alt and then Tab, you can switch between the programs that are open.
Okay, well, I do not intend to switch again. See, now I can't join this one because I'm already active in another one.
Yeah, I see you right now. You're already,
So
since we're
let's find
talking, since
where
we're
I am, but this is saying join. So let's
close that. It doesn't mean anything because it's just the old one.
okay. Then we've got one again. Okay. Well, what do you know? Oh, okay, there's your list.
Yeah.
Okay. And so now, shall I put my comment at the top
Just
or
put
at
it,
the
it's
bottom?
at the bottom. The active window is at the bottom.
Okay, so then I'll just paste, which makes it all, there we go. Okay, so there's
And then
my,
I can type things at the same time if I want to, but they'll
right.
just be ordered according to who posted
Okay,
last.
so what happened to the whole thing I thought I was posting in?
Can you
Maybe all I got was the end of it. Ugh.
let me. Did you
I'll
send
just
it
go,
to me? Did you
go
send
ahead.
Did you send it to me?
Right now, I
Oh
thought
yeah,
I
here.
had
I've
copied
got
and
it, Tortoise. Hold on.
okay. All I saw now was the last two lines, but I wanted the whole thing.
All right, just a second. I've got it.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, because I've got two screens. I've got two monitors, and I can look at one. And here we
Because
go.
in my window, I only see the end of. There it is. Okay.
So
Now you're showing me the whole thing that I had pasted
right,
in.
and if I didn't see anything that you wouldn't want to.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Yeah.
worrying.
Okay.
That was just a comment.
No, it's a very good thing to remember. Google Plus. Okay. So when you are starting a Hangout on Google Plus, you use your.
Don't you? You had me paste in what my response was. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Yeah, I pasted that in.
Right, and so I thought we would be addressing that.
Right, and I was starting to.
Well, except the first thing I had was one Facebook link
Okay.
to the very old page, and the other is
Right.
broken.
Well, I mentioned this to someone a while ago. Let me put it on screen share.
But I'm scheduled to post to a Facebook page today, so
Okay.
I am
Yeah,
asking
hold
what
on.
I should be doing.
Hold on. When I started this page, I couldn't get Lynn or anybody. Things were sort of in flux. So since nothing was happening, I started this page here.
You wouldn't think that I would be disinterested in history, but I'm really very centered in the present. So I'm so glad that you did initiate a page which is active. But
Okay.
what I'm saying is, how am I to get to the page that is our active IPNE page now?
Okay.
So
I'll put the link right in the chat window there.
all right.
But somebody should take the old one off. I just don't know how to reach Lynn.
Okay, so Lynn is the key, right?
I think so. I mean, it's her address and stuff.
Yeah, because okay, so get Lynn to down the one that's like from 2009, 2010.
Yeah, I think it has the old logo and stuff.
Yep.
Zoe!
Because we weren't clear who the key to that was.
Mm-hmm.
So we've already established a very important thing this morning.
Yes. Write that down.
Yes, I did.
So you should be seeing this page like that I have on the screen share. If you're,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter if your video goes off. You can work on another page. We'll still be on. We'll still be able to talk as we look. If you want to do screen share, well, let me just do
Not
the
quite
screen.
yet.
Yeah, let me do the
This is
screen share.
101.
Right.
So what you posted in after the deep end was the correct address for me to get to the page I'm supposed to post to today.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay.
Now, let me just make sure that you're on as a moderator.
I think I am. There was a time, sort of right after we'd met in Arlington, that I was getting some notifications for it, but I haven't had anything for a long time.
Okay. Let me see. Edit page. Manage permissions. Profanity blocker.
I can think of a couple of people that
Yeah.
might try that.
You are a manager, so you can manage admin roles, send messages, and create posts as the page. So you will be Independent Publishers of New England.
Okay.
And I can put Dan on there too, but
yeah, I think you should.
And I put in the chat what it says that you can do.
That's wonderful. And then I can access this chat whenever.
Did
you say something about you were? So
I just put the definition of the role in the chat window.
I know, but what I'm saying is, after we have stopped today, and it is later today, can I still see that information?
Yes, we will save it.
That is good. Okay.
Just a second, I'll put Dan on.
Good.
You should be able to go to that top of that page and show the admin the administration window. See what I have up here now?
You want me to open another tab and go there?
No, just go to the top of the IPNE Facebook page.
And how will I get to the IPNE Facebook page?
I put the link in the chat on.
And if I click on that link.
Yes.
Okay.
You won't be taken out of the Hangout. You will just be taken to the Facebook page.
Okay. Okay. So then. Okay. So.
And you should see something like this. You should
well,
see
the this I should see is what is covered over by what I'm seeing.
Okay. When you're on that
admin panel.
Admin panel?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
And then at the top, there's some notifications.
Yep.
And
edit page, build audiences, help and hide.
Right. You can work on all those things. You can take the notifications and respond to them.
Oh boy, could I make a mess.
You could not.
All I want to do is post today, dear.
I'll pick up the pieces, Tortoise.
Yeah, well, you see, the problem is I'm waiting for the hard proofs of the next book to arrive by FedEx, and then I will drive down to Williamstown to meet with the editor. I'm in conversation with my distributor and with two potential authors and a few other things. So that's why, I want to do what I want to play a role, but I cannot extend my reach at the moment.
Good. We'll just do it one thing at a time.
Yep.
So
Oh,
you're on the Facebook page, you're on the admin panel,
yep.
and down, I mean, just each item on that page is something that you can respond to.
Yeah. Well,
You
I
can,
did.
you can invite friends. You can reply to the notifications.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand all of that.
And then
Once
if
I
you
get.
write something that you don't want on there
Yep.
anymore,
Yep.
there's a button on the left of each posting that will allow you to delete it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. No. What I can see is I need to find time for more habits, but
Yeah, yeah.
it is sort of like what I was saying about the 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 tennis and the
Mm-hmm.
the badminton. That when I posted my long post about, in response to your wonderful idea about using social media, Susie's entire answer was thanks.
Yeah.
Um, so so that's another, how thoroughly, and and that really is more the social media. This is, Twitter in the extreme. It's whatever that
Yeah.
is, 6 characters instead of 140.
Well, Pam, look at it as, or I mean, tortoise as a the water cooler. It's like an
Oh,
ongoing conversation.
no. I understand,
Yeah.
and it's just simply that it's like you talk differently.
Yeah.
If you're bumping into somebody somewhere than if you sat down to have a conversation.
Right. And if you never got to the end of that conversation on social media, you just move on. You never have to really.
It's just that IPNE is depending on us, so that was why. Okay, here's
Right.
what is happening, and here's what we can each do. And now I know how to post to Facebook today. Uh,
Right.
should we look at my other observations?
Okay.
If and I've got to get out of Safari because I was using that to.
Okay,
I
so
will count.
I'm okay for LinkedIn for tomorrow. I'm signed up for Twitter, but I can't figure out how to follow IPNE and create my timeline.
Yeah,
Okay. So do you want to go? Can you get back to the Hangout?
I'm at the Hangout now.
Okay, let me close the Facebook stuff.
Well,
And
it's now behind me anyway. Well, or not.
I'll do screen share. Okay. Now we'll go to the IPNE Twitter page,
Okay.
and this is where I'm a little foggy about whether two people can be on at the same time on the IPNE account, but
Okay.
it doesn't matter because any traffic to and from the IPNE account will be valuable and will increase the IPNE exposure. So your Twitter account, my Twitter account, if I send things to IPNE, will allow all my subscribers to see the IPNE content.
Well, again, that's probably more
Okay.
than I
Let me
need.
let me go to my
But,
Twitter page.
okay, and I'm on my Twitter page now,
Okay.
but I couldn't see where I could join IPNE or.
Okay. Let me just. Can you watch the Hangout for a minute?
Okay,
And you can see what I'm doing.
Okay, so I'll go back. So do you want me to then? No. Okay. So oops, no, I'm not at the Hangout. What became of the Hangout?
Well, you're on it, so it's got to be somewhere.
Oh, I know. Okay. So this one is the IPNE Facebook account. Ah, that's right. That's the Londonderry, New Hampshire. That's the one we don't want. I do think that it's important that we have on the home page a valid link to to our Facebook account.
Yeah, well, that link that I posted there, facebook.com/ipne.org, should be the one that is linking from the IPNE page.
I seem to have lost my link, so I'm going to try a recently. Okay, Google and Hangouts. Is that okay? So I've got. Is that the one?
If you can do the Alt tab thing, that's how I get around to my different programs that are open.
Okay. No, I'm about to open one which I don't because I'm already opened. So you're saying Alt tab?
Yeah. Or whatever it is on Apple.
No. Where is my geek son when I need him?
I know. I'm sorry I don't know Apple that well, but I would think it's not Control, it's Alt, you know.
Sure. Yep. No, I was doing Alt tab, but it wasn't getting me anywhere. What's frustrating to me is that I was with you and you think I'm still with you. And so the question is,
I can
where?
see you talking. I can see that little rosy, springy, rosy cheeks, Vermont cheeks.
Okay, there we go. Getting rosier by the moment. Okay. Well, I've got all these nice IPNE Google tabs, but none of them are the active one.
Well,
So that's
take a few of them down. I can always call you back if you lose me.
okay. Why don't we do that? Okay, I'm going to get rid of that one. That's okay. And then we are there. Okay, so call me back. I'm sorry to be so obtuse, but
Not at all. You know, the fact that you're willing to try it is just,
oh, sure.
that's 99.9% of it.
Yeah. No,
You wouldn't have gotten this far in life if you weren't.
and I love to solve problems and process my favorite thing, and so invite me again. Or
You're still on.
yay, but I don't know where I am. Oh, I almost saw you. There I am.
You saw you.
I see Day Tripper.
Yeah, that's my Twitter page.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'll show you the IPNE Twitter page.
Now, before we disconnect, when you say you're saving this page, where will I access it?
I can put it on an email.
Okay, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm looking at the Twitter page, which is logos all over the place.
Right. Now that can be changed, but it doesn't really matter that much.
But you're going to give me the link to get there?
It's twitter.com/IPNE.
Why don't you put it in the...
See, you're already catching on, Tortoise. You're way ahead of me.
It was good before. Which is a good moment to ask about what that link you said that we should always use is.
Oh, that's the Facebook one. If you're linking from the IPNE page, that or this one would be the Twitter one.
But the one before the Facebook page at the end of my email to you, or my list was, you had said that we should use that link.
What is the IPNE or by? Oh, let me see.
That was in your email to us.
Oh,
and,
no, that's IPNE. I don't know. I don't know what.
Then I won't use it.
No. It's just some kind of version of the IPNE page.
What it may be, I find that if I want to copy and paste from a page within the IPNE website,
Yeah,
the address that you see up at top is not specific to every page.
I see. Yeah.
So that might have been the page to the program or something.
Yeah, I think it may have been, right.
But it's just as easy to send them to the home page, and
Just send them to the homepage, make it
and
as
they
easy as,
look because they'll get, then
yeah,
they can, yeah,
as
okay,
easy as
good, got
possible.
it.
Okay, so when you're on the IPNE page, this we
Yeah,
all have this is like your own account, you know. It's an IPNE account, and you have the logon information, I think, if you want to log on as and act as IPNE. If you want to log on as Tortoise, what is your Twitter account name?
I just don't remember.
Well, let's see if we can find it. Is it
Sure.
images from the past?
No, I
Tortoise?
did it individually. Yeah,
Tortoise Eye?
it may have just been Tortoise
No.
or Tortoise Isselhart.
I will see up here is, wait a second, discover. Um, find friends. Are you following here?
Well, I was over at the Twitter page for a minute, and then
Okay.
I just came back miraculously.
Yay. Search Twitter for people. And I'll search you for tortoise is so hard. Okay, you have an egg, and I will follow you with Day Tripper.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a little leery about, and this is just sort of a general question that because you get so many invitations to link up or to follow or to whatever else,
Mm-hmm.
clearly were not initiated by the person in question, but simply that they gave the group the authorization to invite everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Some names I don't even think recognize, and just sort of a strategy of how narrowly or how
Right.
widely one might want to do that.
Okay, well, what I do is I put my post office box on my profile. I'll edit my profile right now. Are you with me?
I'm with you, but it's very small.
Yeah, okay. I can't make it much bigger, I think.
It's okay. I mean, I
All
really
right.
was wanting more of
No,
a
I've
approach kind
I've
of.
highlighted the profile up here, and there's a little gear up at the top.
Yeah, I see that.
That's how I got to my profile.
Uh-huh.
Um, so there's different things you can do, but my name is Day Tripper Diva. I don't put my real name on, but people do. It's, I think if you can't be traced, I mean, I
It
could
wasn't
certainly.
that isn't so much what I worried about. I mean,
Mhm.
in the whole thing, starting back when I joined the pub forum list or any of these lists, I want to I want to be able to hold up my end of the bargain.
Right. No,
You
that's
know,
a very critical
it,
part of Twitter. Yeah.
or in whatever group
Uh-huh.
that
Yeah.
if I appear to be part of the group,
Hmm.
then I want to be responsive to a certain degree.
Okay.
Or
Well,
not.
you can have notifications come by email when somebody mentions you in a tweet.
Okay, you are such a font of knowledge. but I'm not going to be able to
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a solid enough basis
All right.
to
Well, the thing
afford to put
the,
this on. So
the thing you
at
need to
at
know now is
yeah,
just that you can go to your profile and click on the gear at the top of the page and then
okay.
edit profile. You can go ahead and do it on yours.
Okay, well, what I actually did is I now clicked onto the IPNE.org page using your address. Now I'm going to close that out. Then here's my Twitter page. Ha 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 ha.
Very good.
And there we go. And then I see a gear. Hooray.
Yeah.
And then I can edit the profile. Hooray.
You are so far
And
into it.
then, well, if they're clues,
Yep.
okay, so you can enter your real name so people you know can recognize you, huh? Well,
Yeah. So I put Day Tripper Diva on, but I don't mind being semi-anonymous.
okay. So
I've got another one that's Charlotte Pierce. So
uh-huh. So what are you saying here that I should do differently? I mean, consider doing. I'm all for.
nothing. I mean, you could put a photo up. It says change photo, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've got to go find me a photo because I don't have them on any of my. I don't think. Maybe I've got a Facebook one
And I
because
think with your stature in publishing, you know, your photo, your face is good. You know, it's I don't
well,
really have a stature,
yeah.
so
Well, if I've got a picture that doesn't look like what I'm looking like on this chat,
no, I would pick another one. I've seen some really good ones of you.
yeah. Well, I actually I like the one that had the blue jacket on it that was from
Yeah.
last year.
So anyway,
It's
you change that
yeah. Well,
photo,
I'll do that, and
upload,
then the header. What is the header?
change the header. What is the header? Oh, that's like a web banner.
Ah, okay. Like you have on the Facebook page,
Yeah. So it
and
should
then
be, I think the recommended dimensions 1252 by 626,
yeah.
maximum file size 5 MB.
Well,
And
I
then
won't worry about that.
there's a little helpful learn more there, which you may or may
Yep,
not want.
yep, yep. Well, I think, again, this is one step at a time. Right
Yeah.
now, there are these opportunities out there, and here in the deep end of the pool. Now,
And
you
you
say
can,
for location is where you put a PO box, or what did you put in location?
yes, Pia, or you can just, I think you don't have to do that. You can just put, you know, Burlington, Vermont, or Bennington, Vermont, whatever.
Yeah, and then the home page.
Um, yeah, you could put IPNE or you could put images from the past. I would put images from the past
I'm going to.
because then it benefits you as well
Yeah,
as IPNE.
yeah, yeah. I used to use a signature all the time, but I'm doing much more of my email on uh, at, through my ISP. So uh, I I don't have the program with my signatures sitting there, but I
Hmm.
will. And then bio, I think we can skip. Thank you for now. So mostly, oh, so I'm on Twitter, but I can connect to Facebook, huh? Well, I'll
Yeah,
just
so
say,
I'm just tweaking mine a little bit now. I'm going to post to my Day Tripper New England page.
yeah. Well, I've noticed that there are some people that are tweaking all the time, and then they get then the world knows, there's an added ability or a new updated profile or something.
Right. Or they're getting a mani pedi at the salon.
Okay,
Uh,
well we know about Twitter now.
okay, and then so you know, just see how that looks on your profile after you save it, and
That the looking can wait.
yep.
And
And
so
email notifications. Um, you might want to just check all those and see how it looks. You're not going to get very many because you have just started.
Thank God.
Yeah,
What I as it is, I am so, because I have so many balls in the air,
yeah.
or plate spinning in the air is what I think it is more. My email, uh, uh, I get dozens and dozens of important, need to be dealt with,
Yeah.
uh, and
Well,
like,
if you need help, I'm here, you know. I also am looking
oh,
for freelance work if you have any leads on
oh,
that.
yeah, well, okay, well. The I have been running on fumes
I
since
know.
the
Well,
first of the year. My
you know,
big
if I did something for you, I would do it, 110% because
Oh, I know. No. It's that actually the reason I mentioned that is that uh, I I get book royalties from my late mother's books twice a year,
mm-hmm.
and the ones in the fall entirely go for real estate taxes. And in fact,
Oh my God,
it's
yeah.
not even enough. The
Yeah.
ones that come in the spring, uh, I, I have a million people waiting up, and my big problem, and then I'll stop on my money stuff, is that Applewood Books is now our distributor.
Yeah.
The last time I filled any orders for Amazon, which had been a reliable source, was the end of November. While waiting for the
Wow.
complete integration with Applewood, and even then, 90 days after they make any sales is when I first get any money. So
Yeah.
I've been stiffing everybody until finally now making it through to April when my spring royalties will be here.
Yeah,
So
well, I would
I
do it.
just got the notice. That's what brought it to mind. Otherwise, I was not going to interject it. But I was just
Well, I'll
looking
do
for
it for free until you get.
Oh, well,
I
the,
can use the experience.
well, let's just see what it is that I do need that I could farm out to you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I'm,
and
I'm extremely good at figuring out how to do things and doing
yeah,
things on.
yeah.
Okay, so anyway,
And we can refer each other. You can refer me for things too, because I'm awfully good
absolutely.
at helping this whole thing of what's the story, who's the audience, and then what do you have to do to get that story across to that audience.
Right.
Uh,
Well,
and
I think, there's probably been some people. I tweet about your stuff all the time. When I see something about
oh,
images from the past, I put it up, and it's interesting to me.
so if I follow you, then I will know what you're doing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Is
you'll
that
probably know exactly where I am and
well? I bet you see. I don't want to know that you're having a second cup of latte or something. I mean,
no,
it's
but see the page now, the day tripper page. I put
no, because I was going over to check there. I see the Day Tripper page. Yes.
okay. Now it says get that book out of your brain and into print. Dive into the 419 to 20 Independent Publishing Conference and then the IPNE thing.
Ah.
So that goes out to my 582 followers.
Oh, Charlotte.
Not all of
Oh
whom are
my.
in New England and not all of whom are publishers and but it's like a little it's like sprinkling dust from a helicopter. It's just
Well, another description is that it's like a trade show where you're there and people can discover whether or not you have something for them,
yeah,
as opposed to doing cold calls or direct mail or something.
right. And you
Uh,
have then a larger fabric or net of
Yeah, and the people
contacts.
that you consider are, just friends, well, it turns out that they're relatives,
Yeah,
or they're considering investing in something, or have a book in them.
right. And it's kind of very much a sort of a giving and take, giving more than taking
Yeah,
because when you give, you will receive. And it's
yeah,
also, I think, the thing about Twitter. is to put up stuff that you're really interested in and find amusing, useful, fascinating, funny.
And
Just do that.
I can imagine that that if if you're really true to who you are, then you get the people can then expect what it is that you're saying that is right on, because
Yes, yes.
that I think also of board meetings, and there's somebody who can be counted on to notice things in the budget, or somebody else who can be counted on to do
Mhm.
this, the other thing, and that's great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
okay,
just
I think
be yourself
especially
and
once the conference is over and we've got, oh, I think I better go check the event, see if anybody else has signed up. Aha! And I am going to, as I suggested to Susie, that I am going to telephone the people who went last year that we haven't heard from yet this year.
do you want me to call some people?
Let's see who of these you might particularly like to call. The only one who signed up last year, who signed up already this year, is Lisa Allen Lambert. But Art Burrows from Brattleboro, I'm eager to call him. How about Michael Charney of Riddlebrook Press?
Michael who?
Michael Charney, does that ring a bell?
Charney of Riddlebrook.
Yeah, let me just give you the names and you see what how about Chuck Dresner?
Yeah, I know Chuck.
Okay, so why don't you do Chuck? You
I
want
might even have coffee with him because we're hooked up on Facebook, and we connected at the bookstore thing a couple of years ago.
Okay, so you've got Chuck's contact information then,
Yes, I
right?
do.
Okay, how about Keith Garton?
I don't know him.
Linda Jones, who is Enfield Publishing Distribution.
Linda Jones, Enfield.
Yeah, does that
Is that the
ring a
one on
bell?
LinkedIn?
I think so.
Huh.
You want to do
Sure.
her?
I can do that.
Okay, I'm just writing your name down.
So I'll
Uh,
do Michael, Chuck, Keith, and Linda.
okay, and then I'll just give you the names of the other ones. See if they ring a bell.
Mhm.
Edward Mattei.
Edward, what?
It's spelled like Matt for the for framing, Matte. But
Oh,
I'm not saying automatically take it. I'm just saying there is a name. How about Wanda Nevels? No?
I don't know her, but I don't
Julie
mind.
Basil Pierce?
What?
Julie Basil Pierce.
Julie DeBasil Pierce?
Julie Basil Pierce. Her company is Basil and the Buddha Press.
Buddha Press.
Yep.
Sure.
Okay, I'll give
I
you
know how to talk to the earthy, crunchy people.
Because you have hung out with enough Vermonters, that's it.
I have, yes.
How about P. Ann Piraway, the Bass Pond Press? No? Okay.
I don't know, but just put them on.
No, I'd rather that. I want to. Happily call a few. Okay, how about Marston Sin?
Yeah, I'll call her.
Okay, that's good. And I didn't have her phone number, so that was
Got that.
helpful. You
Yeah.
take her. And Richard Vaca.
Sure.
Pam said she talked to him, and he might not be able to come because he might be working. But I think another inquiry from somebody else would be good.
Right. I'll ask him if he can. It's always helpful to ask people if they want to lead a discussion at the regional branch or something.
Yeah, yeah. How about Hannah Carlson?
Oh, don't make me call Hannah Carlson.
All right.
No, I'll call her.
No, if you don't want to, then don't.
I don't mind. No,
Okay.
I can just talk to you like this. Oh no, sorry.
She came with two people herself and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yes, I
came
know.
first when we were at your school. So.
Yes, I talked to her at the regional branch last a week.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And then the only other possibility here would be Jackie Taylor.
I know her, yeah.
Yeah, she signed up last year and then had to cancel.
I'll call her, yeah.
Yeah, because great. Because she actually was going to be on the conference planning
Yeah.
board, and then because her mother's illness or something.
This year, you mean?
No, it was last year that she
Right.
was going to be helping. Did you want? Do you have any connection with Robert Smith?
Yeah. He came to
Well,
some regional branch meetings.
okay, I would very much appreciate it if you would call him, because he suddenly.
Remember, we're on. I'm going